How's it going? Cosmic Turtle here, and this video is going to be a little bit different to my previous videos, which I say that a lot, but this one is very much different. So this video is, I'm not sure how you'd call it. It's me talking about my experience over this weekend. I went to the Cardiff Anime and Gaming Con, which this is my second time attending this con and also my second con in general. I'm hoping in the next couple of months, year or two, to go to more. I want to actually go to a proper Comic-Con, not the one in America obviously, because that's going to be too expensive and just not practical at this point in time. But I'm hoping to do a bit more than that, more of them. They're really fun. So this video is just me. I want to tell you about my experience there, and if you're on the fence about going, kind of to help you get a clearer picture, I guess. So I'm also going to be showing you the things I got while I was there. Both me and my girlfriend went. We got our 2 pieces of paper here, which proves that we went. Annoyingly though, I put mine on too tight, so it was really uncomfortable to wear. Weirdly though, when you wash your hands when you go to the toilet and stuff though, the paper didn't seem to get damaged at all. It's really strange. It only has wear from as you can see, the little wrinkles when I was bending my wrist. Really weird stuff. So yeah, the Anime Con was this weekend just gone. So the date now is the 12th, so it was the 10th and the 11th of February, and it was in Cardiff, as I stated. It is a lot of fun. I'm not a very sociable person, so my experience was very much different to the people, the other people who were there, and probably to yours. If I didn't go with my girlfriend, other than this conversation I had with this woman who made these amazing mechanical wings, for cosplay, because she caught me and my girlfriend looking at them because it was really cool. Yeah, she just came over and talked to us about them, told us how she made them and all this kind of thing, you know. So other than that, literally didn't talk to a single person, not including when we bought stuff at the shops, obviously, because you kind of need to talk to people then. It's not how shops work. You can't just stare at them and they know what you're after, sadly. I'm only joking, I don't the little interactions I get with shopkeepers is it's all that fuels me sometimes. But yeah, so if you're considering going, especially to this one, it's not that expensive at all. At least not that I can recall. I actually had it as a Christmas present off my girlfriend. It's, a bit late because it's not possible to make them give me the con just because I had it for Christmas early. But it's a good bit of fun. It is. They do all sorts of stuff. They have there's a program around here somewhere, but is it by here? If I can find the program, I'll just show you exactly what was there. Ah, here it is. Here it is. So this is the actual picture, which is really cool because they got a werewolf Goku on it. And if I get you sued by Akira Toriyama or Toy Animation, I am terribly sorry. So yeah, so on the Saturday, I'll just leave it on screen for a second. Hopefully it focuses enough for you to read it. And then on the Sunday, this one has some things circled that we wanted to go to. Again, I'll leave that there for a second just so you can kind of see it. Hopefully, if not, I'll take a picture of them and put them at the very end of the video, because I found a way I can do some very small, I guess, manipulation in my videos. It's not edited, not even slightly, but I should be able to add the 2 timetables at the end. But there are some really fun things here. There's actually I just look at it so I don't say the names wrong or forget them and do ums and ahs all the time. So there's a cosplay masquerade, which is brilliant. I love cosplay, and I've never cosplayed myself. I mean, I love the concept of it. I think it looks really fun. I just don't have the nerve for it. The person who won this one was a guy dressed up as a Warhammer character. I've never really experienced this, so I don't know who he was, but he looked really cool. He was like a soldier, big shoulder pads, had this really cool looking gun. When I went 2 years ago as the first time, there was a guy dressed up as Reinhardt. I believe he was Reinhardt. I'm sure Overwatch was out back then. If not, it was a character that looked very similar to Reinhardt, and I'm sure he won. Really looked amazing, to be fair. Both of them did look really cool. There's a talent show, there's a lip sync battle. Oh, there was this band called Jolly Boat, which they were fantastic. I missed the first 2 songs that they did, sadly, but I caught them like for the next 3 songs and like a bit of talking they done. And they're a comedy duo and they are hilarious. My girlfriend loved them, so I didn't have to, like, but got her the CD. But as you can see, they wrote my name on it. They even got their autographs, look at that. But you should definitely check them out, they're hilarious. In the CD itself, the song which I like the most, they don't have in here. It's about Game of Thrones, correcting people for calling Daenerys Targaryen Khaleesi, because that is not her name, that is a title. It's what she was, or who she was when she was like married to Khal Drogo, but you know, irrelevant. But yeah, you should definitely have a look on YouTube with these guys. Really funny songs. Yeah, but some of the other stuff like you get to experience here. So like there's talks and panels where people will help you with things, like they'll explain to you. But they've got cosplay 101, no, crossplay 101, cosplay confidence, beginner's guide to anime, cosplay on a budget, how to draw. Some of the other ones they got here, prop making guide, beginner's guide to cosplay, sewing 101, manga art portfolio workshop with Crown Root. I'm not sure who Crown Root is. A plushie making workshop. So you know, there's all sorts of stuff you can experience through the wisdom of other people who have experienced it and like I guess professional standard, you could say. They also have anime screenings, so you can go see anime you had never seen heard of before. Like they got Gate, Savamp, The Ancient Magus Bride, or Magus Mag, I don't know, The Ancient Bride of someone, Girls and Panzer, Toradora. You know, they got all sorts, so you can like experience and find some really new, cool, potentially old anime. But my favourite thing there, because I'm an idiot, I love going to the shop there, because they've got like a whole section for a shop, and I want to show you some of the things I got. And to be fair, it's kind of worth it. Like, these I didn't pick, these weren't for me. Evie wanted these. They're like little dessert rice balls or something, and they got this red bean, well it's called Japanese style red bean mochi. So this is obviously the red bean by here, and I'm pretty sure this white on the outside is the mochi part. Like if you've ever been to a place called Yo Sushi, they sell them there, but like they have their own different ones, they don't have those. And they were like £4, which I think is expensive. I'm pretty sure if we go to Japan, you could probably buy about like a lot more than 6 of those for the equivalent of £4. But you know, that's not important. I bought myself 2 sets of DVDs. So I got Dragon Ball Season 5, which this now completes it for me. I have all 5 seasons of Dragon Ball, all 9 seasons of Z, and the 2 seasons of GT, not including Kai and Super, because the only 2 seasons of Super are out, and I think I've only got 2 seasons of Kai. But you know, I've also that was £20, which is about the right price. If you look on eBay and Amazon, you can get that for 21. So that was a really good price. And I also got the Tree of Might and Lord Slug Blu-ray combo, which I got this for £16, which is brilliant, especially if you shop in HMV, because I had one bought for me for Christmas, and I also bought myself one. I had the cooler ones for Christmas off my cousin. Gives me a lot of cool stuff he does, like birthdays and Christmas. We have very similar interests, so it's so easy to buy for each other. And which one did I buy myself now? Oh, The World's Strongest and Dead Zone. But it costs £25 in HMV, so you know, £16. So you get £9 cheaper, which obviously £9 isn't a massive sum of money. But when you factor in, that's the third one of those I bought. That'd be £27 if I bought, well, it's my second one, it's the third one bought that I have in my collection. So that would be £27 cheaper if I bought them all there, which is just fantastic. Oh, for the record, that was only a £5. But she loves, like, I wouldn't say unknown bands, like, because they're commercially unknown, I guess, but she loves, like, finding these kind of things. Like, in her words, when I asked her about it yesterday, just because the chances of seeing them again are so rare that it's nice to have, like, the memory of them by getting the CD. And the other thing I bought there was 8 volumes of Dragon Ball for £24, which is a brilliant price. It wasn't until I opened them about half an hour to about an hour ago that I realised these are actually like second-hand manga. I thought they were brand new, which explains why they were so cheap. Bit disappointed because, like, for example, volume 1, look at that. You can't really pick it up in the camera, but you can see it's got like wear on the let me sort of my stupidness. But yeah, look, see, it's got some wear and tear on it, which is a bit of a pain in the ass because I'm difficult to explain. If my own manga got like this through my own use, I would consider buying new ones to make them look prettier, because it's just how I am. But yeah, like so that was over this weekend, 2 days. Some cool things in the shop, plenty of models. Yeah, tons of pop vinyls. Sadly, no Madara stuff, other than one t-shirt, but the material didn't feel like it would be the comfiest of t-shirts to wear, so I didn't get that. I do also have a t-shirt from the Comic-Con, because I was bought a ticket and free t-shirt, but that is currently in the washing machine, so I can't show you the t-shirt. But it is essentially a red t-shirt, but kind of a crap red. It's not red, it's more something in between red and burgundy, because obviously a burgundy is kind of like a purplish kind of red, but it's not burgundy. It's closer to red than burgundy, if you get me. But it has these two characters on it, so it has the, what do they call him? It's like Wolf Otaka or something they call him. And Vampire Gamer. The other one is definitely Vampire Gamer. Do they have the teams here? Or Clan Battle, here we go. Oh yeah. Okay, so we've got Werewolf Otaku and Vampire Gamer. I'm pretty sure that's a rip-off of Goku though, because he's got the exact key. I'm not sure if they're trying to trick me with this Otaka, or Otaku word, whatever that means. You may know, and you may think I'm a complete retard or idiot for saying, but you know. So it's got these two characters as I can't remember. I think they're silhouettes. I don't think they're outlines. I'm pretty sure it's like a full silhouette, or it might be a combination of outline and silhouette. But it's a pretty cool t-shirt, and they had that in like 3 or 4 different colours. I wish I looked at the colours before outright picking red, because the red was quite a disappointing red. I should have gone for the blue. Apparently the blue one was really nice, I just didn't see it. But yeah, like, oh, one last thing. This we didn't buy. My girlfriend found this on the last day. Like, they have like a party in the evening. Like both evenings they have karaoke and party. And when everyone was nearly gone, she found this there. So someone, sadly for them, they lost it. But it was there long enough, and the, what's it called? The circumstances like that we found it. The person who lost it definitely wasn't there anymore, and they'd gone home. So if this is yours, I'm terribly sorry for your loss, and thank you. Big fan of Fairy Tail, although it's not mine, it's hers. I'm not allowed it because she found it. Either way. Yeah. One last thing I wanted to add on. I didn't get this in the Comic-Con, but I'm really upset about it, so I want to show it. I got this today. Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan Vegeta. Fantastic pop vinyl, but look at that. Look at this. Look at this condition. I bought it off eBay and it arrived late. Oh, I missed it when it first came up time. Like, the inner bit by here was like all damaged, so I had to take him out this morning to put him back in by like trying to pop the plastic back into place. And this sort of thing really pisses me off. Over here, look as well, this is ripped. Because, like, granted, I understand that this damage may have been purely the post, because to be fair, I'm pretty sure it says at the bottom, or it says somewhere, this did come from Japan, apparently. Although there's no Japanese written on it. But apparently this, like, I bought this off a Japanese seller, and it did take a couple of weeks to arrive, so it's very much believable it came from Japan. But when you know you're sending it to the UK, and you know this has a flimsy little cardboard box of a bit of plastic, why can't people put in the effort to actually protect the parcels? There weren't even a sticker on it that said fragile. At least not in English. If it did, you know, it got good treatment when it was coming from Japan, and any courier who happened to be able to read Japanese. But after that, like, it just looks like someone played fucking football with it. And it's really annoying, because over Christmas, I bought the 13th Doctor, sorry, Matthew something, I can't remember his real name. But, like, it's Evie's favourite Doctor, and I got her that for Christmas. And it was a similar thing, the box was completely mangled. But this one didn't come from Japan, so this one doesn't have the excuse of, you know, it came like 11 hours by plane over here, so kind of cut it some slack. Which I understand, but I still feel when you're buying off someone, you need to treat the item which is no longer yours a bit better, because they've given you money for this, you know? It's just really annoying, especially if you bought this, say, off the website of the people who do the pops. I think they sell them off their own website for like £7, and I bought it off him for like 10 or 11. So you would have made nearly, like, just, if I bought it for 10, you would have made just under a 50% profit. And if I bought 11, you would have just over a 50% profit. So, you know, it's worth buying off their website and selling them for a tenner. Because that's still cheaper than HMV around here. HMV sell pop vinyls for £15, which is just fucking stupid. Like, I've come to realise how much of a rip-off HMV can be. The only reason I let them off half the time is because they tend to be the only place around where I live that sells a lot of the stuff I like to buy, like the DVDs. But I'm going to try and start buying them at like anime cons and comic cons now if I can get them so much cheaper, because especially Bleach. There are certain seasons of Bleach or series in HMV that cost like £40, £50. You look on at eBay and Amazon and people selling them for like 20 and 50, 25. Like, they're not even worth that much just because they're so hard to come by. Like, people must buy them quite regular in those shops because they can't find them, so they just never drop in price. But yeah, I'm going to stop ranting about that. But yeah, so if you like have never gone to any sort of a con, and you really... Oh, actually, no, I did forget one part. The gaming aspect of this, because it, you know, it's right like gaming. So like they also do gaming here. There's actually like there's tournaments going over here, so they do sign-ups at 11. And they had like Smash Bros, League of Legends, Street Fighter 5, FIFA, yeah, Call of Duty, yeah. Smash Bros again, but it was 1v1 and 2v2 for the 2 different days. So Saturday had 2v2, then Sunday had 1v1. They had Tekken 7, Overwatch, Rocket League, Mario Kart, Dragon Ball Fighters, League of Legends again, and then they had some chill out as well. So like if gaming is your thing as well, they've also got it covered here. And you can also check out the shop section they have downstairs. Oh, best of all, they had a Street Fighter 2 arcade cabinet. And damn, was that fun. I've never played Street Fighter 2 on an arcade machine before. And I'm shit at doing special moves on an arcade machine. Like, I only played 3 fights. I won all 3, but then I had to leave because we were going for food. So I didn't get to do a full run of the arcade. But I managed one Shoryuken. That was it. I done about like 7 or 8 Hadokens and like 4 or 5 Tatsumakis, because I didn't try doing more Tatsumakis, but when I did, half the time I jumped backwards. But it's like, when you play online with any Street Fighter, you'll know that people always complain about, oh, he's better because he has an arcade stick. After playing on an actual arcade machine, I don't think that rule applies. If you're good with an arcade stick, you're good because you've practiced. If you're good with a controller, it's also because you practice. Like, that excuse no longer works. Like, for me, as me using it, or people around me when they've used it, because I have tried using that as an excuse when I've lost before. No, I'm not going to lie about that. But yeah, if you have the opportunity to go to one of these, like, I highly recommend you do. I can't speak for all of them, obviously, because I've only ever gone to 2, and it's been the same one in the exact same venue. And both times I loved it. I just wish, I hope, when I go to the next one, whenever that may be, like same time next year or mid-year now, I just want to try meeting someone. Like, I want to talk to someone, make a friend there. Because I just feel, especially if I make a local friend, it'd be nice to have someone new to talk to, I guess. Because since moving to Cardiff, I don't really know a lot. Like, no, I don't know anyone here. I'm not going to try and, like, you know, I literally know my girlfriend and that is it. She has like 1 or 2 friends that she's met through university, and then also some people that she knows because she knows quite a few people from university and like from back home and stuff. So like, I know of her friends, but I don't know anyone who lives here. A few months back, I met one person who was like a childhood friend who lives in Cardiff, and then the time I finally met this person, they moved to Swansea. So that was a bit like, oh, I could have had a friend here for like the last 2 years. But you know, what can you do? So I want to try talking to people next time, which would be a nice change. And I'm also considering, maybe not next time, but at some point I would like to try doing some cosplay. Like, I got a few characters I think, especially because of my hair being all long and such, that I think I could pull off quite comfortably, like if I can get the outfit right. Like Hashirama Senju, because of his hair. Raditz, also the hair. Final Getsuga Ichigo, also the hair. I'd have to dye my hair black for 2 of those characters. Well, 3. Hashirama has black hair, isn't he? Or has he got brown? I think he's got brown, but I think he sometimes look black. So, you know, and my favourite one to do would obviously be Madara. I'd love to do Madara, but I'd love to dress up as Madara before anyone takes that differently. I'd have to probably get a wig because of my hair. I doubt I could actually make it anything like an anime hairstyle, especially because my hair's long all the way through. So, you know, Madara has spikes on the top. So I'd have to have like the multi-layered hair with different lengths. All this bollocks. I cannot be asked for that because it's just too much hassle for hair. Let me know what you think. Like, if you're considering going to a con, if you've been to one, let me know like which ones you've been to. Give me some recommendations, and also if you can think of any anime characters or even game characters or comic characters or cartoons, like let me know like who you would like to cosplay as, or who you think I would look good cosplaying or have the potential to cosplay them. Wherever I look good, you can pick ones I think I look shit at if you want, but you know, it's like it'd be nice to have have a little chat in the comments about this kind of thing, because it's something that has recently like really been interesting to me, and it's also started to bring back my love of drawing and also watching Naruto. Like I've gotten back into anime and stuff like heavily, so it'd be nice to have like a chat about this sort of stuff in the comments. So I hope you enjoyed. Please leave a like if you did. Subscribe to the channel for more content on a daily basis. Please take care, and I'll catch you in the next video. And what do you think of my new hat?